Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital 2-week spoilers for May 12, 2025 see Jason Morgan, Steve Burton is angry, Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda is sneaking around, and Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr is in an absolute panic. Coming in these 2 weeks, Monday, May 12th, we're going to have Tracy Quartermaine, Jane, Elliot, talking to Jason about a little job she wants him to do. Obviously, he's not going to help her take down Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Could be about Drew Kane Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, or about Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Setton's mystery baby that Tracy wants to find. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, has some advice for Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, and it may be about the Sidwell situation. Something is not sitting well with Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, on Monday. He demands to know why Portia is defending Drew, and Portia insists she has to. But I'm guessing she's not going to offer more details because we all know she lies, and denies until somebody else forces the truth out of her. This is her pattern of behavior. Emma Scorpio Drake is disappointed. She insists that something is really wrong. It looks like Professor Dalton, Daniel Goddard, does not give her the assistant position, primarily because Emma's data model she worked so hard on was corrupted thoroughly by Jocelyn. Emma's not going to be happy that Joss got the job instead of her. But Dalton does warn Jocelyn he's got one condition for her to take the assistantship. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, gets Laura Spencer, Jeannie Francis, up to speed on the Sidwell and Ezra Boyle, Daniel Cosgrove, and Drew plot against her, and she warns Laura that she's in big trouble. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Brewing, reacts to someone hinting she should abandon her adoption article, and it looks like it may be Tracy who is giving Lulu a talking to about tormenting Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Setton. She probably won't use that word, but BLQ Wood Brennan, Chris McKenna, talks to Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, about how important she is to him, and Sonny tells Jason he just can't pass up Sidwell's offer to buy his peers. Sonny feels very strongly about them getting out of the mob business to protect their families, but Jason is a little angry about this whole thing. Tuesday, May 13th, Lulu gets another warning from Carly. Obviously, they're talking about BLQ, the adoption, and Lulu may tell Carly her suspicions about Gio, which of course are all coming from Lois Cerullo, Raina Sofer's thing about you don't know who he is. And now that Lulu has dug into the timing, yeah, it's all adding up. The math is mathing. Curtis opens up to Jordan, and he may be talking to her about Portia's troubling behavior with her defending Drew. What's interesting is Jordan is also in the position where she's having to publicly defend Drew and get along with him, but she has an agenda, and she warned Curtis. And then he's seeing his wife Portia doing this stuff without an agenda or an explanation that makes sense to him. Plus, Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, confides in her mom, Portia. Obviously, she's worried about Kai Taylor's, Jen's Austin Astrup, and the after effects of this risky surgery. Laura gets an absolute shock from Sonny, and he may be telling Laura about selling the peers to Sidwell, and Laura may ask Sonny not to sell. Jocelyn makes a vow. This could be to Dalton about the condition for the job, or it could be part of her reporting back to Brennan and Vaughn about getting the assistantship. On Wednesday, May 14th, Jason and Carly work up a strategy. This could be about Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, or they may be trying to stop what Sonny's considering doing with the peers. Maybe they're talking about how to get him back around to their way of thinking, because neither of them want Sidwell running the waterfront. Plus, Drew discovers something, and maybe he's going to find out Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, was conspiring with Portia. We'll see. It seems a little fast. Seems like it might rock on a little longer, but you never know. And the reason I wonder is because Willow is devastated on Wednesday. She may find out that Nina helped drug Drew. It seems a little too soon. To me. So this may be about Michael Laura goes off on someone. Maybe it's about the whole Sidwell thing. Or maybe it's about Lulu and her Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna thing. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, tries to outsmart someone, and it's probably about Ava Jerome, Maura West, and Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, and that frustrating blackmail that Alexis is dealing with. General Hospital spoilers see that on Thursday, May 15th, Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, starts investigating. He's looking into something. I wonder if Lucky is going to try and figure out why Alexis wanted to commit Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, out of the blue. But the timing is interesting because it was right after Rick's wreck. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, catches up with Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, and somebody makes Rick an offer. It may be Alexis, and Christina tries to fix something. Has she figured out that Alexis is being blackmailed? Gio opens up to Sonny, and it's probably about the whole Rocco Falcaroni, Finn Francis Carr situation, and Dante being so angry and blaming him. And of course, Gio is taking that to heart, and he's blaming himself when he should not. Friday, May 16th, Ava gives Portia some advice. No doubt it's about the enhanced blackmail by Drew, and I wonder if Portia is going to tell her about the ketamine and how that's not working out great. Nina asks Carly for a big favor, and again, behind Nina's back. Carly was having the custody case, kind of ramping up. So, obviously this should be about Michael and Willow. Could be about Drew, though. And Sonny reaches out to Willow. That's got to be about Michael. Tracy tells Brooklyn not to worry. And Lulu is on a mission. Obviously, she wants to do something about this geo-paternity thing and figure it out for sure. Just a quick note, I've seen some people in the comments hassling me because I referred to Rocco and Danny Morgan, Asher Jared Antonesen, as brothers. And I got a little lecture about them not actually being brothers. Yes, I know my family tree's on the show. How many people refer to them as brothers? Not only do those two boys do it, but so did Dante. So did Jason. So I am following the pattern of the show. I do know who is married to whom and who's related to whom. All right. The week of May 19th through the 23rd, Lulu may get the goods to prove her suspicion about Gio is correct. Jocelyn has that gig with the professor and is probably going to dig in and find out pretty soon his research is dodgy. Emma's not going to give up looking into his research either, even though she didn't get the assistantship. Dante is struggling with his frustration over the Rocco incident, and he may continue blaming Gio because, of course, General Hospital is going to keep amping up the angst before the big paternity reveal. BLQ and Chase, Josh Swickard, are excited to start their adoption journey, but there will be hiccups along the way. Jason and some others disagree with Sonny about selling the Piers to Sidwell. If you remember, Laura worried someone worse would step in if Sonny wasn't there, and Sidwell is definitely the worst option. Drew keeps pushing Portia and may let her know things can only get worse for her. I cannot wait until Drew says he knows that she's the one who dosed him with the ketamine. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to find out if Kai's surgery was a success or if there may be unanticipated after effects. Will he actually get to play ball again? We'll find out soon. Carly and Jack Brennan get closer, but can they last? Because him recruiting Joss to the WSB remains a looming shadow on their relationship, and Jordan continues to play a dangerous game while keeping Curtis informed along the way. In the next 2 weeks on General Hospital, tensions explode as Jason Morgan reaches his breaking point. Valentin Cassadine's mysterious associate Sidwell continues to slither through Port Charles, and Portia Robinson's carefully managed world threatens to unravel. Strap in. These upcoming episodes are loaded with secrets, confrontations, and a few dangerous reunions. Week of May 12-16, Jason Morgan seeks truth and justice. Jason Morgan's fury grows as his search for answers about his captivity hits wall after wall. After weeks of restraint and calculation, Jason finally confronts Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, on Monday, May 12th. Their encounter is anything but quiet. Jason demands to know what role she really played in the FBI's covert operation. Anna tries to reason with him, but Jason's trust in her has been deeply fractured. Meanwhile, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, steps in, trying to prevent Jason from going scorched earth. Carly urges him to take a step back and think before burning bridges. Still, Jason's instincts won't let him rest. On May 14th, he tracks down John Jagger Cates, Adam Harrington, who offers half-truths and stone-faced deflections. The emotional toll of Jason's return is also hitting Danny Morgan, who acts out at school. Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, struggles to help her son, and it doesn't help that Jason is caught in the middle of a federal mystery. By the end of the week, Jason makes a surprising decision. If the FBI won't tell him the truth, he'll find it another way, even if that means working outside the law. Sidwell slithers into deeper trouble. The enigmatic agent Sidwell, Jeffrey Vincent Perez, continues to be a thorn in everyone's side. Though officially tied to Valentin's ELQ dealings, Sidwell's movements suggest he's serving another master, one who's not afraid of using extreme measures. During the week of May 12th, Sidwell plants a listening device inside Sonny Corinthos's Maurice Bernard warehouse, narrowly avoiding Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, in the process. Dex, however, senses something is off and warns Sonny, who immediately puts Brick on the case. But Sidwell isn't just spying on mob business. He's also been spotted in close proximity to pikeman operatives. On May 15th, Anna receives a tip that Sidwell was once a covert asset under pikeman's payroll. Could Valentin be hiding Sidwell's real agenda, or is he being played too? Meanwhile, Valentin, James Patrick Stewart, is clearly unraveling. Spoilers say he'll finally come clean to Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, on May 16th about why he's been so cagey. But whether she believes him, or reports him, is another matter. Portia panics. Over Trina and Curtis over at the Ashford household, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, starts to lose her grip. After months of tension with Curtis, Donald Turner, she becomes obsessed with keeping her daughter Trina, Tabiana Ali, away from danger, especially as the mystery surrounding Jason's return begins to circle her family. On May 13th, Portia overhears a conversation between Curtis and Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and misinterprets it as a sign that they're reconnecting romantically. Her fears spiral, leading to a confrontation with Jordan that ends in a public shouting match at General Hospital. By the end of the week, Portia's concerns shift. She discovers Trina has been helping Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Chavez, investigate Nicholas' disappearance. Portia's maternal instincts kick in, and she begs Trina to step away. But Trina is firm. She's not a child anymore, and she wants answers. Portia's panic deepens when she gets a call from Marcus Taggart, Real Andrews, who hints that the pikeman operation may have a connection to a GH staffer. Who's the mole? And could it endanger Trina? Week of May, 1923. Jason gets violent, Sidwell exposed, Portia at her breaking point. Jason Morgan's patience runs out during the week of May 19th. After learning that Dex has been secretly reporting to Jagger, Jason confronts him in an explosive scene on May 20th. Dex tries to defend himself, claiming he was only doing what he thought was best for Sonny, but Jason sees betrayal. Sonny walks in on the confrontation and is forced to choose a side. The fallout could fracture the fragile alliance in Sonny's inner circle. Anna and Jason temporarily join forces midweek as they chase down a lead connecting pikemen to an old Cassadine shell company. The trail takes them to a warehouse near Beecher's Corners where they come face to face with masked men who open fire. Anna is wounded, but not fatally. Jason's protective instincts kick in, and he manages to get them both to safety. The encounter raises more questions than answers, and Jason's list of enemies just got longer. Sidwell's house of cards begins to collapse by May 21st. Brick uncovers proof that Sidwell not only planted bugs, but accessed encrypted WSB files. Anna and Valentine both confront him, and Sidwell finally cracks. He reveals he's been working for someone far more dangerous than Pikeman, a shadow player with ties to Victor Cassadine's remnants. The revelation sends shockwaves through Port Charles. Valentine is forced to admit he may have brought a wolf into the fold. Portia, meanwhile, spirals. After overhearing Trina and Spencer discussing a potential trip to Paris to chase down a Cassadine contact, she lashes out. Curtis tries to calm her, but Portia breaks down in tears, terrified she's going to lose her daughter the way she nearly lost him. Brooke Kerr delivers a powerhouse performance as Portia accuses everyone around her, including Curtis, of making her the villain. On May 23rd, Trina makes a choice. She's going to Paris, with or without her mother's blessing. Spencer promises to keep her safe, but can he? With Pikeman's network widening, no one is truly secure. Bonus spoilers: Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, gets a mysterious call from an old Quartermain ally. Expect a shocking ELQ shakeup. Nina and Ava, Maura West, make peace, but it's short-lived. When Ava discovers a secret she can't unhear, Brooke Lynn, Amanda Setton, and Chase, Josh Swickard, take the next step in their relationship, possibly a wedding date? Liz, Rebecca Herbst, worries about Jake's reaction to Jason's homecoming. Some emotional father-son scenes are coming. Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, goes MIA after digging too deep into a federal case tied to Pikeman. Where is he? Don't miss these explosive 2 weeks on General Hospital. With betrayals, breakdowns, and bullets flying, Port Charles won't be the same by the end of May. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.